Reach over there and I'll work my way back over this.
Okay. This is Hamblen County Post Office on South Cumberland, February the 4th, 2024. And there we have employees only sign at the back. So we do have that. We have all the customer parking down the side of the building. A little bit nasty out today. I think a high of 36. Zoomed all the way out. Packaging of PO boxes. Let's see if we have poster 7 up anywhere. Drug abuse. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Postmaster General, 1960. There it is. There is poster 7, rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property. And I don't think this is not an updated version of poster 7. This is from 2003, which does not have the filming for news and commercial purposes up on it. So that's interesting. Then down through here you have, back up so I can get it all. This is the post office drop boxes. You have another hallway of drop boxes, or PO boxes, should say, sorry. Because have some patience with me. I'm new to this and just now getting into it. Felt like Hamblen County really doesn't have any non-biased news coverage or to show our public buildings and how our public resources are spent. So we're going to go inside here in a minute once we get everything out here and see what we can see. Over here, possession of firearms and other dangerous weapons on postal property.
Too much other mail in their box.
Excuse me, guys.
No, it's just direct express, it's a social security card.
Okay. Is there any way you can get a hold of them and ask them if they have a track?
I don't know, they told me that their call volume was too high. We've had an issue with our lady before, she literally leaves mail from.
Just the one that goes down fire.
You want to speak to supervisor about it?
I'm just trying to figure out, it's like, we have them work together and everything tonight, and it's making us late now.
Excuse me, guys. Slide by here real quick. Greeting cards. There it is. There is an updated August 2016 poster 7. Photographs for news advertising and commercial purposes. Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrance lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, except where prohibited by official sign or security force personnel or other authorized personnel or a federal court order or rule. Other photographs may be taken only with the permission of the local postmaster or installation head. You can go ahead, Beth.
You get your money back, but you want fair.
I'm trying to get out of here, trying to get things, but it's saying that all login. She has issues with her leaving mail. Other, what our addresses and our neighbors as what ours, and I don't know if that's what's happened. For what that, like, we should have like received it,
Overnight, well, our cutoff's in 5 minutes. Overnight is $26.95. More than likely, going to Washington would be 2 days. The other, you can do, this is usually 2 to 3 days for $8.95. And it comes tracked. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna give you this and just fill out
when they have
this
this
label.
trying to get, hold on, I'm gonna get the confirmation of where and then find out, and I guess tomorrow. We're still saying the same thing.
Okay, so what are you looking for?
It's his,
You can go ahead, Beth.
Not the whip, you know, like, it was,
It was some small, so like, but I had to get it scanned in or whatever to.
are you sure it's being received by express though?
Yes.
So you need a book, list, whatever, okay, how many's here? Go ahead and tell me how many's here. You want me to try to find this?
Just like it says that if you did not receive your card within 2 days, which should be on the card.
And your address
That
is
we get one, it says that they will, and then it says call while you do file, or they call back at a later. Four two three, 273, 4735.
Hi, Shane.
Hey, how
What
are
are you
you?
doing?
Got a shipment of book.
I do know, no express and we will. Tomorrow,
Okay.
and if you were to get a tracking number, call us back and let us know.
What time do y'all close tomorrow?
Oh, the front lobby's open from 10 to 12.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Alright, thank you. I'll try and get back tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Is Penny? I'm sorry, what? There you go.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Come on. Come on, Shane, I'll get you the second.
Okay.
Sir, what's your last name? Question, have you lived here for a long time, or did you move here recently?
Yeah, somebody did that in my week.
Your mailbox? Oh, hey, check the carrier's case, the mailbox is down. So it's certified by
Okay,
building.
alright, let me go look.
Yeah, I don't know, unfortunately, there's not one on the table. You wanna receive it?
Yeah, sure. Is there a particular reason you're filming everyone in here?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
I'd rather not discuss it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Are we live or are you just
Have a good day,
filming?
Shane.
No, not live.
Is it for personal stuff?
Mm-hmm.
TikTok? You gonna put us on TikTok?
Yeah, it's either city seven or rural seven, one of the two. Yeah, try city seven.
I haven't seen you in a while, haven't been in a while. I watch him, what is it, for a 1 to 3 day delivery, what's my bad?
Percentage is for that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anything liquid, fresh, it's okay, it's that question we don't ask you.
No, it's not very good.
Yeah, it's a try that can.
That was the next one.
You were saying, let me see, the first class would be expected Monday for $1.56. Priority. It's expected Monday as well, but it's 9:45 and it will come with tracking.
Just go to the first job there.
First class. $1.56.
I may help you? Hey, just come over here, so I ask if anything's liquid, fractional, perishable, visual patches, such as lithium batteries, perfume, or mercury. Expected Monday, tracking, $50.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
$8.95, cash or card?
Cash.
Thank you. Since 10 and 11, grab a receipt for you guys. Sorry about your wait, and thanks for your patience. We value your feedback. Please take this short survey to share your experience. Your tracking's up here at the top. That's expected Monday with flat rate card. You have a very good day.
Thank you.
May I help someone?
Thank you. Yeah, have a good evening, Fred.
Step over here, please.
One forever snack.
$0.58. 42 cents is your change. Automatic for the people, 35, 35, 40, We value your feedback, please take this short survey, share your experience.
Thank you.
Let me see that.
May I help you?
Yes, ma'am. Can I get a stamp, please?
58 cents.
This was a second notice for something, so we're gonna track it and see. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna track this real quick.
$1. 42 cents is your change.
Sorry, we got
No,
one.
that's fine.
14, so you need 14 and a
42 cents.
You want two
Can I get a
books or-
receipt, please?
Automatic for the people.
Thank you,
We
ma'am.
value your feedback. Please take this short survey to share your experience. You have a good evening.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You guys have a great day. Thanks, sir.
Have a good evening.
You have a good evening, too. Okay, that was Hamblen County Post Office here on South Cumberland. Very professional. I had a couple of customers that wanted to know what I was doing, but other than that, everything went great. And they do have an updated poster 7 on the wall inside.
Law enforcement.
K9. Okay.
Lakeland Audit, check me out.
Hamblen County Press Department. See if they come in. You know what time it is?
Yeah, 5:05.
Do what?
5:05.
So they're technically,
That part's closed.
okay. And this stays open all night, right?
Yeah, or available by 10 a.m., yeah.
Okay, so they do close the exterior.
And we'll go live as soon as he, walks on the corner.
Did he even get out?
Not yet.
That was K9.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's doing. Go on, bud. Doing all right? Did you notice their poster 7 was out of date over here?
Yeah.
Back there in that back corner, there is an updated version from 2016 for poster 7.
Phone turned off to say what to do with that. It's like, how you doing, Tony?
Called you by name as soon as we walked in.
Yeah. He's the K9 officer that searched that lady that they found all that weed in the car.
Ah, okay.
I guess just,
I was standing on the sidewalk out there and D comes out there and he's like, man, you can't video record any of the postal property, any of the employees, any
Who
of
was
the
that?
vehicles. He said he was the supervisor. I'm like, really? Like, there's not even a gate there.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's a chain-link fence, but no.
See, I didn't stay back there. I saw where it said employees only, and I went ahead and come inside, and I sat over there quiet, didn't say a word to anybody. There was a couple of customers that was like, why are you recording? I was like, I'd rather not discuss it, you know,
Yeah.
just,
They're just a little inquisitive, I guess. They,
yeah.
Not used to seeing all this sometimes.
You would think, though, that they would read their own posters, because hanging right in there on the wall is an updated version of poster 7, which sets forth the rules and regulations on postal property, and it says recordings and photographs for news and advertisement purposes are well within their regulations.
Right. I got you. Well, you guys have a good evening, okay?
You too, buddy.
Hey, can I get your name and badge number for the record?
Boston 758.
All right, man, I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. You have a blessed day.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Sure. That, obviously watched that video that I had posted about you going through that car, man. I appreciate you did a very thorough job, and I know you did your part on it.
I tried to.
100%, man. It was stuck on the other end, you know? But that dog collar that I had seen, what exactly was that collar utilized for? You had put a collar on your dog when you walked back to the vehicle. Did you know it was me, man?
What's up?
Did you know
I figured it was you.
They
gave your description out on the radio.
I don't even recall now.
Nah, it was had a big remote on there. I don't know if it was like for a bark collar or.
Could have been. Yeah, it did have those functions. Good collar. Maybe a training collar.
What'd you come over here for? What'd you have to pass down?
I had to come grab a stamp.
Yeah, they said you off stand. Don't use those much anymore.
No, but I don't mail my stuff out as much either. So
I don't either, really.
to buy a booklet, I don't find it. Yeah. But I need to mail that one thing out. It's like, where the hell's the stamps? You know, that's what I gotta mail out.
I think I've got some stamps I've had for years. I bought some of those forever stamps.
Yeah.
They might be worth something now.
No, they're not.
They're probably worth a little more than they were when I bought
Yeah,
them.
yeah, the 52 cents or whatever I just paid.
Well, I mean, you know, they have the
So
collectible
now,
ones.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Good one, buddy.
Y'all gonna be on this evening, or what time are we getting on?
We're getting ready to go home. Hopefully. A little bit longer.
We're gonna chase around a little bit tonight, so. Alright. See how interesting it is. Hopefully the weather will cooperate.
Hopefully it'll be quiet for everybody. So.
Find anything about COVID?
I left when you guys did. They were all upset. I mean, what are they gonna? They're not gonna tell me nothing after that point.
Oh no, they went back inside immediately. That was it. They didn't want to have any more contact. Summers didn't want to talk anymore. He went back inside like this.
Listen, so let me tell you all the story.
He went inside because it was cold.
Yeah. You both have always been straight, right? So let me tell you, originally a year ago when I started Lakeway Audits, right? I started it because I went to the county meetings and I saw how nonchalantly they didn't listen to any of the comments from citizens or anything along those lines. So I said, you know, citizens aren't showing up. I never showed up before that point. I figured everything was running smooth. So I was like, well, really, I want to get this information out to people. So I started up Lakeway Audits. And my very first video, I went to the sheriff's department to talk to the sheriff about the new jail they wanted to build and stuff. And he wasn't there, so I walked to Bill Britton's office, and the guy tried to like step up on me, he hit me with the door, the whole deal. Well, not even a week later, he sends out this letter to all the heads of all the departments that this guy, me, is going around doing First Amendment audits, because that's what he just gathered that's what I was doing. But there's a difference between a First Amendment auditor and what I'm doing. I'm actually out looking to try to gather that information and get that information out to people. I'm not out here and saying, Alexander, go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? Which all the things that I couldn't legally be doing. But I'm not I'm not there for that. So by getting the cops involved and departments not wanting to give me information, the channel took a whole different turn from where it originally was supposed to be focused on. So now I've had to start another YouTube channel to decipher that information out, and whatever else I find that fits in the other category, we'll go on the other one. You know? But people don't, there's no way of getting information out. And there's a lot of people that want information, but you don't find it in the Tribune. There's not a local TV station or anything that covers a lot of things, you know? And I know for fact from going to meetings, a lot of stuff that you see on the newspaper the day after ain't what perspired in that meeting. You know what I'm saying? It's a rosy covering of what happened.
Yeah.
So that's why I started it, and I mean, it was never meant to go towards negativity or law enforcement or this or that and the other, but man, it was like right away, man, the cops were on my ass. Y'all knew my name. Overholt sent out an email to all of you all saying, hey, just give out your name and identification if they ask. Refer all questions to records requests. Like, there's questions that you can answer. It would look much better for a direct answer of something that's not going to put you in any kind of liability. You know what I'm saying? Versus saying, no, I'm just gonna run away from this, you know? So I mean, that's what it's up, you know, it kind of made me have that bad taste in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, they're against me, and here I am. I'm just trying to do my thing, no ill will, but every time somebody calls you all out, no, the PD's done wonderful. The sheriff department, I'm sure y'all heard that I got arrested at the polling place back in December for video recording over there. That's going to cost the insurance company a ton of money, and they're all going to be liable.
My story's even worse. Back in 2020, I was assaulted by my neighbor, got it on video. The sheriff's department never contacted me again. The district attorney's office never contacted me again. And that's
What's your name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. What's your last name?
Rather not give the last. But just completely violated my rights. And I mean, it's one thing if it's a state statute, but Tennessee actually amended victims' rights into the Constitution. So that's Article 1, Section 35. I'm supposed to be privy to all the information going on. And they rushed her through the court process and then expunged her record, and now they're trying to hide it. Like, I just got off the phone with Teresa West today trying to explain to her that those recordings are a matter of public record from when that woman went through court, and she's telling me to go have a motion filed with Judge Collins, who was the judge that sat on the case and didn't uphold my rights. So it's like they want me to go right back through the same process that already violated my rights. And it's just crazy. And
Find your lawyer.
well, therein lies a problem, because a lot of these lawyers around here don't want to have to deal with it. They don't want to have to deal with them getting a bad reputation with judges, or
He can care less.
yeah, that's what I'm working on right now, is finding a lawyer that's not from around here that'll handle the case. And if they don't, then I'll just go pro se and handle it myself.
I got you.
But yeah, it's not right. You know, we should all have the same rights and expect the same amount of justice. You know, if I guarantee you, if I assaulted somebody, I'd be in jail and be going through the court system. But I also found out she's been a jailer in a couple of different places, so maybe that had something to do with it. And
No, it
do what?
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
Man,
You're
it
correct.
runs
You're
deep.
correct. You're correct. It shouldn't.
runs deep, but it's going to take one person getting caught that opens their mouth and everything's going to be wrong. That's what it's going to come down to. It's a sad thing.
And that's all any of us want, is just fairness. You know, y'all swore an oath, and the judges swore an oath, and just want it upheld. That's it. You know, I did some wild stuff here back in my younger days. Whenever I started having kids, I settled down.
I'll settle you down sometimes, won't it?
Amen. Yes, sir, it
That's
will.
nothing, what I say.
And then I'll be honest with you, I got targeted because one of the snitches that worked for the Hamblen County Narcotics Department didn't want to pay his bill, and I told him, I said, you're going to pay me. And I started blasting him on Facebook. He didn't like it, so he got Marty Wolf involved, and Chris Giles, and it went to trumping charges up on me and stuff, and then holding me through the court system for a little over 3 years now. And that's a violation of due process right there. So, but yeah. And
Well, we'll go ride.
all right.
Y'all have a good evening, okay?
Yes, sir. You gentlemen be safe out there and stay warm.
See you guys.
See you, bud.
Y'all be careful.
You guys like the Chargers better than the old Crown Vics? Probably smaller, aren't they? Yeah, I figured.
Has the Sarge, What's that? I said, has Roger Overholt put out any kind of email or any notice or anything about like where you guys kind of sit and hang out and stuff like that in control?
I mean, not him, you know what I mean?
Like somebody.
I mean, they don't want us hiding or anything like that, but that time you came up on me on Berkman, I wasn't hiding, I was on a call, I told you I was on a call.
You were going on the call, but I had seen you sitting there when I brought my son to school in like 6-7 minutes
I don't
later.
know how long I was there. I wasn't there for long.
Yeah, I know. But it's just kind of like, man, especially a school zone. You know what I'm saying? could have been a little bit closer to this.
Well, they called me to a car crash, and I couldn't find the car. That's why I kept driving around the areas they were telling me. Because I know you followed me for a little bit. I couldn't find them, so.
That was fun. You're the second cop I did that too.
I'm gonna head out of here, guys.
All right. Be safe,
Have a
bud.
good one, man. Be safe out there. Enjoy your weekend. You gotta do the same.
So he come up and said something to you while you were out here? Employees only?
Well, what if I walk through here? How
Right.
am I supposed to know that?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know if I walk through here that there's employees only?
Says on the building it says no trespassing, loitering,
or skateboarding.
or skateboarding.
I thought it said soliciting.
U.S. property, no trespassing, and all it says is it says it on the building. It doesn't state it for the parking lot. You know what I mean?
It doesn't say authorized either.
I think they need a little bit better signage, or they need to fence it off.
Yeah. He tried telling me that I'm not allowed to video record them.
Anybody? Yeah.
Did they come up to you?
No, I went straight in after I come back here and saw the no trespassing, and I walked in, filmed all the P.O. boxes and all that stuff in there, and then went in and stood in the corner and waited, you know. And there was the Hispanic gentleman in there was like, what's this for? And I was like, he was like, TikTok or something? I was like, yeah, something like that. And then there was a guy in there in that blue sweater, and he was like, why are you recording everybody in here? And I didn't like his attitude, so I was like, I'd rather not discuss it. And then that was the end of that. All right, guys, well, this wraps up Hamblen County Post Office. You can see that they did call officers on us, and they were very professional and cordial and no issue. So until next time, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have a good day.